Alright, so we are almost getting started, so I hope you guys are ready for the true despair match. The best from the best of the losers bracket. Let me see who was here the longest. I think it was Skor. Actually, both Skor and Meido fell into the losers bracket at the end of yesterday's games. So let's begin. Is everything alright? Yes. So to start things up. As far as I can see it, Meido might consider getting a cheater with a pair of Dora, but he's in a Sunshine, which will be a hard time getting out of that. Apart from that, I don't see any other possibilities on his hand, since it's quite a mess. On the other hand, Sjaalman has a well-made hand with 2 Mensu, 2 pairs and Ryanman. So I think he will be a main contender of declaring first Richie in this match. Skor is also trading well, since he has 2 Mensu and 2 pairs and third pair already. So I think he will discard one of the pairs at this point in time. And he decided not to. Maybe he's wondering if he could get into a Chitai Tenpai with since he's in Yanshanten for Chitai. And KiryaRinji, it's a Sunshanten at best. Yanshanten already. Yeah, it's a Yanshanten for a Pinpo. Oh, got a U. So Sjaalman is in Shanten. Alright, KiryaRinji has gotten lucky draws and he declared a first reach in the game, in this match, on a Kanchan wait for Sjaalman. 2 of those are hidden within Meido's hand, and the remaining one is in a danger zone inside the Sjaalman hand, since he might be forced to discard it to get into Tenpai. I will make it a bit more quiet. A bit too quiet. Should be enough. And now it's a turning point. Sjaalman might declare a Tenpai for Ipeiko, and he dealt right into KiryaRinji's Richinomi. So that's it for the first round, and we'll be heading into the second East round. Sjaalman is already in Ryanshanten for a Chitoi, with a high possibility of getting a Honitsu with a No, he's not going for it. He'll be saving those pairs with a pair of Dora, and now he's in a E-Shanten for Honitsu Dorani. Skor has wow, it's already Tenpai. It's a quick 4th turn Damaten Tenpai for Honitsu Chitei Dorani. I assume he's going to wait until better weight surfaces off, since tanky weight on middle tiles is not the most efficient way to do it. Meido still needs to get rid of Yaochu tiles to get a more clear image of his hand. And Sjaalman declared Suji trapped weight, tanky weight on Chipin, with Suji trap on Supin, which is going to be a really dangerous thing later on. So Skor has gotten himself possible Ipeiko hand, but he'll need to discard few dangerous tiles to get into there. KiryaRinji's hand is not progressing very well. I guess he will just hold for the duration of this game. And Meido is possibly going for else Open Taniao or Yakuhai Nomi. So Skor is already in Ipeiko ready hand, so he had made a risky and questionable deal by discarding Chiso. I guess dealing. Oh wait, maybe I was in the wrong category. He's in Tenpai. Yes, he's in Tenpai for a Chitoitsu hand himself, waiting for a Sjaalman. And he decided to fold. Yeah, he decided to fold since he could not force himself to. Oh wait, that's not a fold. I was fucking blind. He's going for a Chinitsu. Is he in Tenpai yet? I don't think so. Or maybe? No, he was not. So he opened his hand, and he should be in a multiple weight for a open Chinitsu. And Meido dealt right in. So it's a Chinitsu Nomi, which is a mangan. Very good decision on abandoning that Chitoi and going for a Chinitsu. Yeah, the delay is forced by the spectate feature, so it automatically sets up a 5-minute timer. So while the stream itself is not delayed, the game I'm watching is delayed. So into the third East round, and Skor has gotten himself already a pair of Chun tiles, which are Dora, so he will be able to get an instant mangan as soon as someone deals the remaining Chun. And looking at the rest of the players, Meido has gotten himself a really quick hand, and he didn't want to get rid of the Dora, and instead has casted away his you messed up, Meido. If you were to discard the Dora, then you should just climb out Sjaalman, wait on Ton and Suso. Now it's just a shitty Richinomi on a Sanso Kanchan wait, and as we can see, both 3 of the Sanso are already hidden in the hands of players. Sjaalman is not discarding his one for or maybe he is. He decided to fold, but I don't think that he will discard Sanso anytime soon. Sjaalman has, yeah, he's in battery, which is a shame because his hand showed some promise. And Skor has gotten himself into Tenpai. Yes, he's in Tenpai and he's choosing to wait else on Sjaalman, wait for Hyuso and Upin, or Kanchan. Yeah, he decided to get on Kanchan wait for. What a prophecy! He had chosen Kanchan wait for Ropin, and Meido dealt it straight away because he was forced to in his Richie. The most dangerous hand in the game. Fucking the Richie. So, in Honba first Honba of third East round, Meido has gotten himself a hand that is going straight into Chinitsu zone, and I think that taking into consideration his dead last, he is going to take it. And with a Dora, he will get even on open hand, he will get a Hanuman with it. Sjaalman hand is good in the Sozu's suite, but messy everywhere else. Skor is in Ryan Shanten for Chitoi, and he is probably going for it. And KiryaRinji, I assume he's going to try to get Pinful. And Skor has gotten himself his wow, it progressed really fast when I wasn't thinking. He's already in Tenpai in a Damaten wait for Ryanman. Taking into consideration he's not in any kind of hurry. He's just waiting in Damaten with Chitoi Nomi. The hand itself is worth only. Oh, it's strange. He has changed his weight for a Ryan, so maybe because it's better covered in his discards. So instead of thinking about being safe in Damaten, he decided to attack right away with an intention of zeroing Meido. But Meido hadn't given in yet, and now he is in E Shanten. Yeah, he is not afraid of anything. He's ready to take the risk because he knows that Chinitsu is his lifeline if he wants to stay in the tournament. And Sjaalman discarded the last remaining. But it was not the last, but he discarded the Ryanso dealing into Skor's Richie Chitoi on the dealer. on the east. So Meido has lost his Chinese opportunity, which is a shame, really, but that's the nature of the game. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you have the biggest dick in the neighborhood. If a cat manages to finish his Tanya Nami before you. So at this point in time, Meido has gotten himself a hand that would make for a nice pin Tanya, as long as he will discard the Dora Ton. Sjaalman has a Mensu and Anko of Mansu tiles, as well as pair of Haku, which he decided to keep, discarding Penchantatsu of Sosu tiles. Skor is holding onto the closed Anko of Nan, which will not give him anything, any bonus points, but it's just a filler in the hand for a quick win. And KiryaRinji's hand is looking interesting, since he might get Pin Fuipei Kotaneo. Both Meido and KiryaRinji are holding up to the Dora tile, not wanting to let go, and Sjaalman declared a Richi. It's a Richi Nomi with Ryanman weight on Sun and Robin. And now for sure Meido and KiryaRinji won't be able to deal that Dora, and luckily Meido has gotten himself a second instance of Chun. So as long as he won't deal the Pinzo tiles, he will be safe. He could technically still get in Tenpai by forming a sequence out of the raw pin and discarding Ryanso and Sjaalman, but will he get the draws? And Skor went into full battery by discarding the Anko of his Nan tiles. And KiryaRinji, oh never mind, Sjaalman has got himself a Richitsumo Nomi with closed Anko of Human and the pair of Haku. He gotten himself 240. So with each passing round, the point total of Meido is shrinking even more, and he's probably heading into the depths of despair right now. Will he be able to make a dramatic comeback? Yes, we'll see. And so Sjaalman Sjaalman's hand is not looking out of ordinary. The same could be said about Skor, and KiryaRinji has a nice coverage of men's styles, but apart from, and he has a sequence of. Alright, so he decided to call a preemptive Richi. It's a Richi Nomi with oh, it was really fast. It was East Dealer's Richi Nomi with Shampoo Wait for Sha and Sulpi, and Sjaalman dealt his Sha right away. So it was a quick boost for the KiryaRinji, and not only he has gotten Ipatsu bonus, but also another Renchan. So now Meido has 4 pairs, so he's in Rian Shanten for Chitoi. He's in Rian Shanten for Chitoi, or possible Ipeiko. Although Ipeiko will require a little bit more work from me. And Sjaalman has... So, we are dealing with Toitsuba here. All the players are having... yeah, players are getting a lot of pairs on Anko, in case of Toitsuba. And now will Sjaalman open his hand? He didn't. So he's in Rian Shanten for Chitoi Dorani. Skor is also waiting for an Ipeiko wait, Ipeiko Kanchan. Apart from that, nothing much could be said about his hand. KiryaRinji has gotten himself another Mensu. So he has Mensu, 2 Tatsu with 4 sequences and 3 pairs. So I wonder what he's going to do with the remaining. Alright, upgrade into Rianmen by cutting up the stamping. And Sjaalman has gotten himself a flurry of pairs, and he declared a Richi. So it's a Chitoi Dorani with Richi, and he's waiting on the accursed shot that costed him a deal in the previous round. A really good wait, considering that none of the Sha has made its appearance on the table. So with Uradora, or with Uradora it will be a Haneman, and with Tsumo Uradora it's going to be Baiman head. So players are trying to tread safely by discarding safe tiles, and that's it. That's the end of the game. And Sjaalman is considering, and he decided not to push his luck, since he knew that without Haneman he won't be able to overtake the KiryaRinji, so he passed on the win. He decided not to send Meido in Shadow Realm, and he's counting for a Tsumo win to overtake KiryaRinji. Wow, that was interesting decision. So Sjaalman is talking business. He's not leaving anything to chance. It reminded me of a similar situation that took place in the final match of the first tournament, when I had the decision to else run Meido for a Mangan and get second, or pass the win and try to topple the Sjaalman, who was 30,000 points ahead, since he gotten himself 2 Tsumo Haneman right at the start of the game, and I decided to run Meido that time. So sadly Sjaalman is in a permanent Puritan, so he could not run the Skor for this tile. So I guess this game will end with exhausted draw, and all of the players will be quite shocked when they see the final result. I wonder how Meido must be feeling right now. So we'll be heading into the first South round. He hates it. He fucking hates it. He is aware that under normal circumstances he would be dead by now, but Sjaalman is wants to defend his title. his only concern is winning. So let's take a look at the high pie of respective players. Meido has average hand with a pair and one shunsu. Not a lot of Sjaalman possibilities. Sjaalman has double shunsu in Manzu set, as well as Adora, and pair, so he is in Sjaalman for a Richi Pinku Doraichi hand. And Skor is having a quite scary Rian Shanten for Tanyao. And Sjaalman declared Richi again, waiting for Ro and Q with a Richi Pinku Doraichi. And for KiryaRinji, his hand looks like a fold zone. That doesn't seem like he'll be able to pull out anything from this. Well, I guess he was in Rian Shanten for Chitoi, but he decided to discard the confident save. Well, it technically was not save at all, but he decided to discard the pair of Hatsu. Meido is in Rian Shanten as well, having well, he needs one Mansu and he needs to chase a pair. Yeah, he's in Richi, waiting for a shitty shampoo Nomi. He's waiting for Chi and Paso. Sadly, all of his winning tiles are else in the river, or Sjaalman hand, or in Skor's hand. So his only choice would be for Skor to discard the final Chiso, and knowing Skor, he's not going to do such a risky tile so late in the game with both players in Richi. And Sjaalman has gotten a Sumo Mangan, and it's with Honba 2 it's going to be enough to cross out Meido from the game. If not for Honba, Meido would stay at 0 point, but I guess it was enough for Sjaalman to climb into the second place. So yet again, second tournament in a row, Meido is knocked out, is exiled into the Shadow Realm, and Skor and Sjaalman will be our final